Aloha guys, and welcome to Just and True. It is another beautiful day here on Maui. I went out this morning and it was pretty calm. There's not a lot of surf going on this side of the island. So usually when you have no surf, you'll get out there and you'll just be with a group of people staring at the ocean, hoping that there was surf. So when you go to the beach here, whether there's surf or not, you're gonna find surfers. And it was really funny because these guys who aren't preppers by any means and who don't prep intentionally for situations that we may prep for, or may even be aware of situations that we're aware of. And these guys still, or today rather, we're talking about bug-out bags. And it was kind of cool to hear these people that I've known for years starting to talk about these kind of things. So I wanted to make a quick video about exactly what a bug-out bag is, how it's supposed to be used, and when you use it. It seems like there's a little bit of misconception on what a bug-out bag is. Some of the people I talked to and some of the comments left on my videos kind of lead me to believe that some people think that a bug-out bag rather is a bag that you have that has everything you need to survive in it. That you pick it up, and when you need to leave, when something bad happens, you leave and you have everything you need to survive in your bag. And that's not what a bug-out bag is at all. A bug-out bag is a very specific tool set for a very specific job. No bug-out bag, no two bug-out bags would be the same unless you guys are in the same area. And bug-out bags depend and they vary depending on where you are in the world and where you are in your nation, your environment, and what you're going to be needing in that bag. So don't rely on anybody's list of things to put in a general bug-out bag, because a bug-out bag, even though it has some core foundations, some core staples that must be in each bug-out bag again must be very different. The point of a bug-out bag is so that the reason of the bug-out bag is so that you can get to your bug-out location. That's the objective. Your objective of your bug-out bag is to get to your bug-out location. There's no reason to have a bug-out bag if you don't have a bug-out location. A bug-out bag without a bug-out location is essentially useless. It may help you survive for a couple of days. It may help you gather more material and food, but beyond that, it is an empty promise of survival. So before you even start thinking about a bug-out bag, you need to have a bug-out location in place, because all your bug-out bag is there for is to get you securely, safely, and quickly to your bug-out location. So don't even think about a bug-out bag unless you have a bug-out location in mind, because the things that go into that bug-out bag directly reflect the route to your bug-out location and your bug-out location itself. For example, I have bolt cutters in my bug-out bag, but I'm not going to go around suggesting that every bug-out bag had bolt cutters. The only reason I have them in my bag is because I need them for an access point for a road that I'm going to go up through during a time of bugging out. Now, what needs to be said is that bugging out is always the second option. Sheltering in place is your safest option. It is the most viable option. It is the most, especially in the winter, if you guys are out on the mainland, it's the most warm option. You have most of your equipment there, most of your food is there. So don't ever bug out unless it is absolutely necessary. Shelter in place is always your first option. And then if, anything were to happen and your shelter in place location had been compromised, then you can evacuate and start moving to your tactical retreat location or your bug-out location. So the things that go into your bug-out bag are going to directly reflect your route, the things needed to get to your bug-out location. Okay, so think about your bug out location, and if you don't have a bug out location, then that's your homework. That's what you need to think about. You need to think about, where's your bug out location going to be? Where's a safe place if my house is compromised or my shelter in place location is compromised? Where can I go that has a steady supply of food or water, or where I can create my food or water that I can easily defend, and that is away from whatever threats you're trying to shield yourself from? Then you got to look at a few different routes to get there from your home, from your shelter in place location, and always have more than one route. And looking at those routes, you can then kind of read and gauge what you'll need in your bug out bag. Some people say you need 3 days food and water in your bug out bag. The only reason you'd ever need 3 days food and water in your bug out bag is if your bug out location is 3 days away from you. So keep this in mind when you're making your bug out bag, that don't just go online and look for a list of things that need to go into a bug out bag. You have to have a little bit more of a critical thinking process that goes behind it. You need to look at your bug out locations, see what's at your bug out locations, how long will it take you to get to that location, what obstacles are going to be in the way for you to overcome to get there. And then having all that information, you can then create your bug out bag. But unless you have a plan set in place to where you're going to be bugging out, there's no even reason for a bug out bag. It's essentially just a backpack with some tools inside of it. So you got to know what job these tools are there for, so you can pick up the tools needed and essential for your bug out bag. That's pretty much it for this morning. I just wanted to get this quick bug out bag video out there, because it seemed to me that most people were kind of misusing the word and kind of got the concept incorrect, because a bug out bag is essentially the tool to get the job done, and the job is to get you to your bug out location, Jupiter, no, as quickly as possible, as safely as possible, and overcoming the obstacles en route to that bug out location. So before you think about your bug out bag, get your location set so you can have a properly equipped bag and not have a need arise and you not have that equipment. So again, be a little bit more of a critical thinker when it comes to your locations and your bag, because those two things should reflect each other. Thank you for stopping in. Mahalo, and I'll see you guys tonight.